Good evening. Welcome to the regular meeting of the Kern County Planning Commission, October 13th, 2022. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Ashley, Commissioner Judge,
Here.
Commissioner McGiffney,
Here.
Commissioner Skidmore, here, Commissioner Sprague, Mr. Hall,
Here.
Mr. Murphy,
Here.
Ms. Slayton, here.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Commission member announcements or reports on their own initiative. Commission members may make an announcement or report on their own activities. They may ask for clarification, make referral to staff, or take action if staff place a matter of business on a future agenda. Do we have any commissioner announcements or reports tonight?
I have none.
Hearing none, on to item C, approval of minutes. I have a motion.
Make a motion to approve minutes from September 22nd, 2022.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Chair votes aye. Motion is approved. Item D, we have no cases withdrawn or requests for continuance. Item E is consent agenda. Mr. Murphy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the commission. So these are items scheduled before your commission which are being recommended for approval by the staff, and the applicant has been informed of any special conditions and has no objection. The hearing on these items may be expedited if no member of the commission or audience wishes to comment or ask any questions regarding the case. So this evening we have 3 cases on the consent calendar. The first is case number 1. This is the Rosamond South Solar Project. Our applicant for that project is Golden Fields 4 LLC by Clearway Energy. This project consists of a number of general plan amendments, zone changes, and conditional use permits, but ultimately the project would facilitate the development of approximately 165 megawatts of renewable energy and approximately 980 megawatt hours of energy storage capacity, all on approximately 1,302 acres of privately owned land across 66 parcels. The project itself consists of 4 sites. The first site is located at the northeast corner of 170th Street West and Holiday Avenue. Site number 2 is generally located south of Rosamond Boulevard, north of Holiday Avenue, between 130th Street West and 140th Street West. Site number 3 is generally bordered by Gasco Road to the south, 140th Street West to the west, Holiday Avenue to the north, and 120th Avenue West to the east. You got those tongue twisters right there. And then site 4 is located north and south of Gasco Road between 90th Street West and 100th Street West. So the staff recommendation is to advise your commission to recommend the Board of Supervisors to certify the environmental impact report, adopt section 15091 findings of fact and section 15093 statement of overriding considerations, adopt the mitigation measure monitoring program, approve amendment to the land use element of the Willow Springs specific plan as recommended by staff, enact ordinances and adopt the resolutions approving the zone changes as recommended by staff, approve conditional use permits subject to the conditions as recommended by staff, and approve amendment to the circulation element of the Willow Springs specific plan as recommended by staff, and adopt the suggested findings as set forth in your attached draft resolutions. The second case on consent this evening is case number 2. This is Ag Preserve number 8, map number 78. Our applicant is Lerdo Highway Shafter, California LP by David Gladstone. This project's located approximately 5,330 feet west of Leonard Avenue and Burbank Street intersection in the Shafter area. The specific request includes the inclusion of approximately 160 acres within the boundaries of Ag Preserve number 8. This will allow the project applicant to apply to put this project within the Williamson Act program. The staff recommendation is to advise the commission to recommend the Board of Supervisors to approve the inclusion of approximately 160 acres into the boundaries of Ag Preserve number 8 as requested and adopt the suggested findings as set forth in the draft resolution. And finally, the third case on the consent calendar this evening, this is General Plan Amendment number 22, map number 102, zone change case number 134, map number 102, and Ag Preserve number 9 exclusion. The applicant for this project is RGF Properties by David Evans and Associates. This site is located at 7805 Callaway Way in Bakersfield. The specific request includes 3 actions. The first is to amend the land use element of the Metropolitan Bakersfield General Plan from map code SR to map code LR on an approximately 11.45 acre parcel. The second is a change in zone classification from A to R1 or a more restrictive district on the 11.5 acre parcel. And then finally, The third request is to an agricultural exclusion of those 11.45 acres within the boundaries of Ag Preserve Number 9, all on that single parcel of record. The staff recommendation is to advise your commission to recommend the Board of Supervisors to approve the amendment to the land use element of the Metropolitan Bakersfield General Plan as recommended by staff, enact ordinance and adopt resolution approving the zone change as recommended by staff, approve exclusion from the boundaries of Ag Preserve Number 9 as recommended by staff, and adopt the suggested findings as set forth in the attached draft resolution. That completes the reading of the consent calendar tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Do we have any member of the audience wishing to comment about any of these cases? Take them off consent. Do I have any member of the commission wish to do the same? Hearing none, I would request a motion to approve.
Motion to approval of. Consent items 1 to 3 is read in the record.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Call the vote.
3 ayes, 2 absent. The motion carries.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Mr. Murphy, right to appeal?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So all of these actions tonight are recommendations. So all 3 of these items will be scheduled for the Board of Supervisors to give a final determination on. So there is no right to appeal regarding these items.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. And we're moving on to our next item, public presentations. Are there any public presentations this evening? Please come on up, state your name, spell that, please, for the record. Thank you.
Roberto Padilla, Roberto All right. Good evening, Planning Commission members. I'm here to fill you in on some details regarding the current housing element project in which this commission has been involved in what is supposed to be an integral role. The Board of Supervisors recently made a decision on this project at their September 27th, 2 p.m. meeting. Concerned by their decision, I and another member of the public gave comment to the board at this Tuesday's October 11th, 9 a.m. meeting, and I will share a related comment here tonight. But first, I'd like to thank this commission for how you handled the June 23rd public hearing regarding this mass rezoning project. You listened to the public's concerns respectfully, were appropriately thorough, and I really especially appreciate how you explained the reasoning for your decision to us with clarity. Unfortunately, your work that night didn't seem to be recognized at the Board of Supervisors meeting. I'd encourage you to watch the meeting online to form your own opinion. While it's understandable for the board to zip through those cases which were already approved and uncontroversial, I think the handful of cases this commission recommended for denial deserved closer inspection than they received by the board, which was seemingly none. The board didn't appear informed on why you'd recommended certain cases for denial. And in the one brief instance, when they asked for further information on a denied case, the planning department provided incomplete and misleading reasons that you hadn't given that night. Despite the staff recommendation clearly stating deny on the board meeting's agenda we received that day, the planning department suddenly included all denied cases for approval in what became a swift, unchallenged, and unexplained decision. The Planning Commission's public hearings are an appropriate and meaningful point for the public to participate in this huge and overwhelming process. But it seems to me the Planning Department and even the Board of Supervisors have trivialized and made meaningless the thoughtful work your commission does here. Thank you for hearing me.
And thank you, Mr. Padilla. Do you have any comments from the commission on that? Any other comments from the staff? Okay, hearing none, I just thank you for coming forward, Mr. Padilla. I understand to some degree what happened. I'm not sure I'm fully in agreement with the process, but I do say we do listen to the public. We do make every effort, and I know personally I made every effort to make sure every voice was heard. And when I think as far as I could go, as far as allowing people to speak and then speak again, and that will continue as long as I'm chairman. I want to make sure the reasonable voices are heard on such things, especially from the public that is directly involved with such a thing. So I do appreciate that. With that in mind, if I don't have any other comment from the staff on that, there's nothing more I can say other than thank you for participating in the process. And again, not hearing anything else, next item on our agenda here is adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
A second, is it?
Voice vote, please.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
All vote aye. Adjourned.